So when you're traveling through this dreamscape, when you start dreaming together and you start sharing the dreams, allow all of your dreams to give you almost like a blueprint or a map for the voyage. And this is what people have been doing for thousands of years with their dream sharing in the mornings. In our modern industrialized civilization and lifestyles, we have become disconnected from dreams. Studies have shown that we do move into a more Zen-like state when we're out in the natural world. Our brain waves slow down too when we're engaging in this interesting task of movement, especially movement through a landscape. So cycling is a meditation. You might find that you get insights or ideas, or you get these sort of like little epiphanies in your dreaming, cycling through the landscapes and allowing yourself in a meditative state of consciousness, which can only help with dreaming as well. The Earth emits an energy, like an electromagnetic field, in which we can resonate with. We can literally plug into that energy coming out of the Earth and allow ourselves to literally earth, ground into the Earth's frequency. Animals still have a very integral and symbiotic connection to the Earth's energies. They're able to perceive a storm before it comes. The birds that migrate and the migratory patterns and birds, how do they know where to go? How do they know it's time to take off and to head along a certain path? Everything is in flux, everything is always changing. And everything is stuck in patterns and loops as well, but we can rewrite those patterns and loops. Now, speaking of loops and patterns in terms of time loops and the nature of time, precognition, the ability to dream of an event, and then that event occurs in waking life at a later date. And there's, this feeling of surprise when this dream comes to pass, holding a sort of prophetic feeling to it. Regardless of culture, regardless of cosmology, regardless of which country you live in, we've all had the teeth falling out dream, all of us. We've all had the chase dream, and we've all had the big wave flood tsunami dream. We all seem to hold a shared experience unconsciously. It's also helpful to use some dream herbs in the evening before you go to sleep, because you're all going to be co-dreaming, co-sleeping. Two really good ones are mugwort. Another one is Kalea zakatashishi. And these are really helpful neurogens that help activate your dreams. And in fact, dreams are really similar to altered states of consciousness. Like, it's surreal, it's unusual, it's symbolic, it feels mysterious. So next time you go to sleep, realize that your consciousness just goes on a journey in an altered state. And the information and whatever you experience is just as valid as your waking times.